Hey everybody, this is Jeff from Jeff's Vegetable Garden and Containers. I told you I was going to go through, I did the above ground and the shower and everything. Now I'm working on the underground. I wanted to show you. That's where it comes out from the center of this shower right here to there. There's a T about halfway out that comes here. It's buried under the ground. You can see it run back over here with a 3-inch line. That rain meter's just sitting there for now. And it's all tied together there, and it's all tied into the gutter now. So when the water comes down the gutter on a storm like last night, we had major rain down here. Thank God I didn't have it tied in, so it wasn't far enough. That water will just come right down here with the pitch on it, run right into a Y eye here. If I said T, a Y, and then anything we take a shower, or that will run here. You can see where I hand dug this trench down here today. It's ready for the water to get down. It'll eventually get back to the fruit trees. Yeah, my wife's kind of mad, and I wanted to do things a certain way, but I didn't get the tractor yet, so probably gonna do some hand digging tomorrow too. So if you look at that from where that 45 comes out up there where I tied in, that's tied in straight from the shower, and the gutter's tied into a Y halfway through that. Then we come down, I got another Y right there. That Y's for future use if I ever want to do gray water off the mop sink or whatever. For later use, and then it runs down here, and what I do is I put a screen on the end of here tonight, keep the critters out, and if anybody wants to get out and get a shower, I'm the only one who's got a shower out here, so it's pretty nice. And then tomorrow I got to get a 45 on here, and then what I'll do is this piece of pipe that's laying here, that piece of pipe will come, it'll come right in here and come right up and tie into there, and in that trench I'll bury a heavy duty hose also, 75 footer like the black type that doesn't rot out. Run it up to the shower on the side where I'll put my timer. That hose will come back out here, and then I'll probably put it in with this bush right here, and it's a distributor, and it takes, I can't remember if it's 12 or 14 or 13 quarter-inch tubes. It distributes waters to all the things like I use up north, so I don't know what kind of garden I'm having up there this year. So I bought them down here, but I'm going to put that distributor in here, and then I can run the hoses, just dig a little tiny trench. I mean, not yet, but I'm going to put the distributor here, and then once I get done in here, running that main through here, then I can run the distributor tubes right off the hose and the distributor right through the same thing. And it'll all be there, and then I'll make up a map, because I can just about remember everything. But as you get older, your memory's not the same, so I'll make a little map of what I got. And then that line, this main will come up from here and then go into that plane over there, and then I'll put a longer line in there so I can put the, geez, I'm losing my mind. Put another feed up on that corner. So once I get all this in here and done here, this main, and get the pipe, rest of the pipe and stuff I need, and get that in, I'll come back and show you how I did the rest of that. I'm going to be starting on this side either tomorrow or the next day. So it's just little by little. And like I said last night, I'm glad. Oh, I meant to tell you, whenever you're doing plumbing, don't forget, 1/4 inch per bubble, 10 foot. That's it. You don't want too much slope, because anything you get in there is not going to go down. Even though this isn't a shit pipe or a soil pipe, just suppose somehow the line gets a little dirt or something in there somehow. I don't know how it's going to happen, but if somebody does it, then the water's never going to push it to where it's got to go. So you only want 1/4 inch, just enough to let the flow go down. Right now we're a 1/4 bubble. We're a 1/4 bubble every 10 foot, and then we'll be here. We'll go another 1/4 bubble for 10 foot, and then we'll put a 45 in and drop down on the ground and tie into our main over there, because we'll have to be a little lower for the main down there. But now you can kind of see what I'm doing from the shower and the gutter over there. We're just going, whenever it rains or whenever we take a shower, it's just going to come out and feed everything out here, and it'll be real good. Like I said, for the winter, even though you don't get rain down here. No, last night we had a ton, but I'm just saying normally you don't get a lot of rain when there's a drought. That way I don't have to drag the hose everywhere. I can just turn the water on a timer on the side of the shower, and it'll run through the hose, come out here, hit my distributor, and just go out to all the individual plants we got here, and it'll water all those plants that I already have. Trees, and then we're going to do this thing over there. I think I've already explained that before. It's going to be the end of the day. But we'll keep kicking on this and come back and let you know where we're at, because I want you to be able to see how you can do this and get it done. And then I'll get, like I said, I'll get the hose in there, and the hose will go down to this edge, and I'll leave the rest of it there until we get to the point of getting the big pipe underneath the ground down where the plants are, and then we can get everything watered out here through just like summer. If I'm not here or summer's going around or whatever, I don't need to run the hose. I won't need to use the hose and the tubing and the sprinkler system because it rains just about every day once it starts down here in the summer because of high humidity, so it'd be more than enough water just coming off the gutter to feed both sides, either gutter to feed both sides of this, plus the shower for here. But in the summer, but in the winters when it gets dry and they don't get too much rain, so that's when right now I drag the hose everywhere to water everything. And it's not that bad, but once these trees get a little bigger and not getting any younger, I'm not gonna feel like dragging a hose everywhere. And I have feeder systems up by the house with the hoses and stuff that go underneath the ground. I've already read those years ago, put those in the ground. So we're in good shape that way as far as up around the house plants go and out front to the island. It's already done into the individual trees out there. That's done. I'm just, I'll probably put something in here off the feeder to those new bush and the other ones that are there. And then that side of the house, I got to get something in because I had to take that all out when it was rotted out and the palm tree was tearing everything up. That's dying now. All right, guys, I think we're in pretty good shape here. Well, let's get on. Forget to go out to Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. You know it all. I can't think of the other ones. Reddit. And Jesus, I can't think of the other one. Yeah, I said Pinterest. And don't get credit to LinkedIn and then of course on YouTube. We're on there. So go out and keep checking things out, and we'll keep putting videos out, and we'll keep trying to teach as we go along. We all get done. We'll show you how it works and how the system works, and then I want to make it to where I don't have to drag everything. And if I know it's a dry season, I can just have my timer set up for every 3 or 4 days and just let it feed a little water down to the trees. And when it's not rainy season, when it is rainy season, I can turn that timer and the hose off and just let this drain run down from all the rain. And when it's dry season, I can just hit the timer, and every 3 or 4 days, half hour run, it'll run right directly to each bush, this hose, just like my garden does now. All right, guys, have a good night.